You're live. Is the mute button off? It's on there. See the mute?
Yeah, it's off. It's got.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
What's the lightning bolt there?
That's a flashlight.
Okay. All right. All right. So it's all. We're all good and running.
Hey guys, we're on our way back home. I figured we'd go live so I can stay awake.
Yeah.
Because Jeff's laughing here because it didn't take much for me to fall asleep. And I'm driving, so that's not good. That's not good in peace.
Yeah.
So we are 63 miles from Cincinnati, so probably 70 miles or 75 miles from our home. So we just got done doing Castle and Key Distillery. We will get that edited and out to you guys as soon as we can. The three takeaways I would say I have for this tour or for this festival. First takeaway is I think the best bourbon that at least I tried that I did not know about had I not came out here was the Old Still House.
Yeah.
The second takeaway is Jeppa Creed. I actually had decent Jeppa Creed for a change, so Jeff may actually be onto something, I'm not sure. And then my third takeaway is the Castle and Key. I'm convinced that they are starting to turn things around, especially after talking to the distiller, the way they are doing things, because they are their own distillate. Without them saying it, but they kind of said it, was I kind of told them I really didn't like their batch 1 or 2, and they kind of understood that, and they explained why, where, you know, they're a 4-year bourbon, and it's only going to get better because it's their own distillate, and so they're now on year 7 of barreling bourbon, so which means they gave us a sneak preview of their 7-year bourbon coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yep. They said it would be out by the end of September and in-house.
Right.
And then out in the market by the first week of October, I think he said.
Right.
It will be available at the Bourbon on the Banks on October 5th.
Correct. So we can't wait to do that. If it tastes what we taste like, or not taste like, good God. If it tastes like what we tasted at the festival, then I'll be quite pleased with the direction that they're going. And I'll quit maybe dogging them as much as I have been.
Well, I mean, it could be too, like, you know, it was just a bad batch.
I don't know. I've had a few of those batches, like different bottles and shit. Bad batch.
Yeah, because you know, I mean, it's a. I don't know. Is it a blend? It wasn't a blend, was it?
No.
So it was kind of like
a small batch, though. So
yeah,
it's not like it's a single barrel.
True.
But we tried the 2024 version.
Batch 1 and 24.
And they even said they were tweaking the mash bill.
Right.
The ingredients as far as how they do things and the process and all that kind of stuff, even from 2 years ago till now. So,
yeah.
We tried that. It was decent. It was good. I would have given that, if I had to score it, like a 77, something like that. It was good. Much better than I remember batch 1 to be.
Well, what I found amazing is from our interview, and you'll hear it when we air it, that they actually had some old E.H. Taylor barrels, original barrels at the Castle and Key facility there, and they were able to take that and have a chemical analysis done to determine what kind of corn was used.
It was white corn.
White corn, right?
Yeah.
And try to mimic E.H. Taylor's original batch, original mash bill, to get that flavor back.
Right. So it looks like Mr. Mom had a question. Maybe it was a funny. What did he say?
Did y'all keep those glasses from yesterday?
That's funny. Yes, we did. That was pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where my head was at on that one.
I'm like, what are you talking about? We
gotta fucking return these shit every night. Like, it doesn't make sense.
They're gonna put them in a dishwasher and give them back to us next day.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. That's probably one of the one of my bad moments. We could have gotten Old Forester 13 today. Not Old Forester, Old Fitz.
Yeah.
But we learned our lesson yesterday, and we did not set in that line. We're like, screw that shit. But we could have gotten it.
Yeah, but then they were also being
it.
real, just meticulous as far as, because we didn't have the VIP badge.
Oh, we were media.
We were media, and they kept coming around. We were even just trying to stand in line or get close to a line.
Yeah.
And they come, you got your media pass, you got your VIP.
Castle and Key was nice enough to give us a special tour, a one-on-one tour. When we got down there, we drove from the festival straight to Castle and Key, and they were able to give us a one-on-one tour. And we'll get that edited and get it out to you all, where it shows the fermentation tanks, the rick houses, and was it bathhouse?
Yeah, the Roman bathhouse.
Yeah, that's where Taylor stayed.
Yeah.
Or Taylor would. I don't know. One thing you brought up, you couldn't figure out, right? Was what?
What about how they use?
Taylor would do his bathhouse in the same water that he would distill his whiskey.
They said he prided himself on the fact that he had this underground spring, and that was the water that he used to make his whiskey. And it was water that he would bathe in and have parties and people swim. And
yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm like, really?
But the facility was beautiful.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I took a ton of pictures too, because it was just the grounds of that place were just beautiful.
Right. So this live we're doing right now, it's kind of self-serving because I got to stay awake, and this is one way of doing it. Because Jeff's laughing before we went live. He's like, and I told him, there have been times where I don't fall asleep, but it's damn close.
That's not what Erica says.
Yeah, I know. Let's not tell that story.
Okay.
So, but anyways, what about you, Jeff? What's your take on the Bourbon Festival?
I thought it was a great event. We got a lot of good samples of bourbon. What was that, Barton James? The last one we met?
Yeah, we took pictures on that one.
Yeah. They're down around Tennessee, down around on the border.
Yeah, yep.
And it was pretty good. We're going to talk to them with Master Distiller there. We're going to have them on the show one time coming up. I think the Stillhouse, like we talked earlier, is probably the biggest takeaway. That was some really good stuff.
Well, Mylon McGreen, we got to get with Marlene Holmes. That was a special occasion for us.
Yep. She was just one of the nicest, down-to-earth people. You wouldn't think somebody in her stature, I guess you would say, would be as forthcoming, and friendly, and just, like I said, just a down-to-earth person. Right.
So that was good. The who's people were there, but and I know someone made a mention last night on Baker's stream asking about as far as types of people. I think we joked about it, and I don't remember seeing people drunk there.
No, I didn't see anybody falling down drunk. And
no,
there were two different types of people. There were your taters that were there just to get
the
special bottles,
people,
right? And then there were people that were just there to drink and have a good time. But I didn't see anybody falling down drunk.
No, and no one was close to drunk. At least I don't think they were.
No, it was too hot to try and do anything.
Right.
I mean, it was.
You got some comments there.
I do. Going on. So Mr. Mom, we got about another hour and a half. Yeah, we got an hour and a half.
An hour and 30 minutes until we get home. So.
Yep.
I just need to stay awake for that.
Yeah. But it was 2 hours to Bardstown, 2.5 hours to
2.5 hours to Bardstown. We've been on the road for about an hour.
Yeah, so we've been on the road for about an hour now. Heading north on 75.
Yeah. Who else we got on here?
Let's see. Bloody's on. We say they're Bloody.
Yes, Jeff. I am self-driving.
Justin.
Right.
Yeah, Justin self-driving.
I'm just sitting back watching this damn thing drive.
Let's see. We get that over here. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm just chillaxing.
Yeah. That's some scary shit. Right?
But in a couple weeks, we'll go back down here. We've learned some things on not to do, and maybe improve what we're doing as far as video and all that kind of stuff when we go down to the Bourbon of the Banks. It sounds like the same vendors, roughly the same vendors, are going to be there.
Yeah, seems like it. It might be not as many, but all the big boys are going to be there for sure.
Yeah.
But as far as what we got, we'll have probably spread out over a couple shows of the different bottles that we got. But we got Milam and Green's bottled in bond.
Yeah.
We got Buzzard Roost smoked barrel. We got Bourbon Pursuits Double Oak and Double Oak Rye. We got Disco 11, or no, Disco 12.
That was great.
Yeah. Then I got a single barrel Bartown.
And then I got a backup of the Booker's 2024-03.
Right.
That's probably one of the best Bookers I've had in recent months, in recent batches for sure.
Yeah, and the funny thing on that was when we went to Jim Beam Distillery to get it, they had just received it
That day.
that day. They hadn't even had it,
Right.
and you've had it for over a week.
Right, and they're like, oh, hey, we just came out today. I'm like, well, I've had it for about a week, so I appreciate that. But it goes to show you as far as, the distribution of it, as far as how people get it, it's kind of weird.
Right.
But nevertheless, when we come back down here, I think we're going to do, we'll do a Buffalo Trace tour. We'll be in Frankfurt, so we're going to be back down in Buffalo Trace area. We'll do a few more distillery tours. We actually got something in mind where Jeff and I were talking. I think at some point we may, it'll take us a couple of weekends to do it, where we could probably hit all the major tours in one weekend.
Yeah.
Like a couple of 2 weekends.
Right.
And then we have like brief tours. If we call ahead, maybe they can,
Yeah, like what we did today at Castle and Key.
Yeah.
That was great to set that up in 5 minutes and
Yeah.
gave us a nice little personal tour.
So join us on our Monday live. We'll talk more about this stuff. Hey, you know what? All these bottles we got, we'd like to share them, especially to our Patreon group. We want them to try as far as what we got, because it's no fun drinking alone. Right. And so if you are not on our Patreon yet, the month of September, I'm sure we'll have some sort of Bourbon Festival drawing of things that we got. So head over to Patreon, and for our paid members, they will get something, I would imagine, from the festival.
Right. Yeah, we got.
We'll figure out how do we do that.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, that's pretty much our thoughts. See if there's any questions or comments on that.
Yeah, Mr. Mom says I'm going to try Milam and Green when I go to Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't think it's available around in here in Oklahoma, and it's not even here in Ohio either. And the Party Source in Northern Kentucky, I think, has only got 2 bottles.
What, 2 different SKUs?
Two different SKUs. That's it. And
Okay.
there's like 6 or 7, I think, that they've got
Okay.
total. They did have their, they call it unabridged. It's their, just the festival release.
There was a lot of vendors that had festival release only.
Right, yeah.
I'm not sure if they're going to duplicate that at all, but that's pretty neat to see.
Yeah, the Pursuit United's, that Double Oak Bourbon was a...
That was a festival release. But that was like a single barrel pick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And that's the single barrel that I got from Bardstown was
a
festival release, and had the master distiller sign the bottle, and
yeah.
I don't know who the other guy was. I'm going to figure out who he was, but I got 2 signatures on it anyway. But and then Marlene, she was nice enough to sign her bottle in bond.
Yeah.
So
lots going on there, and then tomorrow night we'll have. I think we're only gonna have one trivia, because we have quite a few things to do before during our live stream from 7 to 8:15 because of our. I want to watch Monday Night Football, so we have a lot to do to cover. It's Bourbon Baby from TikTok will be on. I sent her some samples. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you guys this. I sent her Jeppa Creed.
Oh no.
What? I said to her, and we're not gonna do a blind. Like we're gonna do like individual thoughts on tastings. Like we're not gonna do a blind.
Okay.
We're gonna go one. I sent her 4 samples, so we're gonna go one sample after. We're gonna pause and kind of talk about and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So I got to figure out which order I got to put Jeppa Creed. Maybe we'll start. What? Should I start at the beginning?
Well, did you label the bottle Jeppa Creed?
No, A, B, C, D.
A, B, C, D.
I have the answers. I have the answers at home. So I got to see whether or not I'm going to, in which order that we'll give it to her. I think I gave her Russell's 15. I forget what I gave her. I have to go back and look. But I gave her some good ones. But I also threw in Jeppa Creed just to throw her off a little bit to see what she thought about it. We don't know her, so hopefully she can. She has a nice sense of humor. So
I hope so.
she'll be on tomorrow night, and then we'll have one trivia. That's it, because we got a lot to cover tomorrow. During that time, we'll talk about the Bourbon Festival, and then Thursday we'll have an official wrap-up video. We may have to do it in 2 parts. We'll go over each bottle and do like a bottle review.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 bottles or something like that.
Yeah.
In each episode, we'll just go over it and give us our thoughts and give you guys, recommendations. Either it's a buy or not.
Mr. Mom wants to know if there was any traveler in that blind.
No.
No.
Good thought though. I need to somehow get rid of that. And that's another thing. So we brought home 12 bottles. About 6 each, right?
Yeah.
So, and I didn't have any shelf space to begin with.
Nope.
So we're gonna have to start getting rid of some of these bottles somehow, some way, because I'm running out of space, or I ran out of space, and that's why I want to bottle kill some of these things I have on the back shelf. Even like we have the George C. Stagg, and I know I could probably condense it down and save it to the sample, but and I'm not saying George C. Stagg, but some of these bottles I wouldn't mind not pitching, but getting rid of.
Yeah.
I wonder. I need to spend one episode or like bottles I know I won't go back to like ever again, right?
Right.
I wonder if we just give that shit away. Because to me, what's one person's trash palette may be another person's treasure.
Well, Bloody says he can help with the trash.
Yeah, so like honestly, like I'm not trying to whatever, but I mean to what I don't like, other people might like, and things like that. So
it's like Rob. He didn't, Baker didn't like Claremont Steep.
Yeah,
They
Rob
thought it was,
loves it.
and Rob,
So maybe we do that, because that will actually help me out on getting rid of some of this shit. And maybe what I'll do is I'll offer it up to Patreon first. Maybe we'll do like a fall cleanup or maybe a winter cleanup. It may take me a little while to decide what I'll never go back to. It'll be nice to do just one, like a cleanup period, and then get rid of those bottles I know I'll never go back to, and it might, somebody else might want it.
So the first one that calls dibs on Field of Dreams.
Yeah, no shit. It's yours. So let's put some thought into that. If you guys have suggestions as far as how to do it, let us know. Especially Patreon, let us know if you had some ideas. I still need a suggestion. I need to go back into the comments. I posted a picture in the community tab. So I have a wall. We have a wall bourbon. 4 different bottles.
Right.
And those are considered our quote daily pours. We always go off of that wall before we go live on our Mondays to kind of get a control pour and kind of get things going, loosen things up and all that stuff. So we bottle killed, I don't know what it was. We bottle killed something.
It was Magnolia, wasn't it?
No, we bottle killed something a couple weeks ago.
Oh, Buzzard's Roost.
Buzzard's Roost, that's what it was. So I need to get a new bottle up there, so I'm missing a bottle. So I'm trying to figure out what suggestion to put up there. Someone, I think it was Torp or somebody asked, said take down my Weller Green. I like my Weller Green. So, but we need a suggestion for putting up that 4th bottle.
And Mr. Mom said maybe try blending the bottles and putting in a stave or do some kind of an experiment with them. The ones that we don't.
Yeah, the problem is I need to get rid of the actual bottles out of my house.
I do have a mini barrel. One of those little, I think it's a maybe we could.
If you're willing to, I just need to get the bottles.
Yeah, I mean that's something we could try.
I
mean,
get the bottles out of my house.
You know, why not blend it, put it in a barrel, and let it sit there for
Right.
3 or 6 months and see
Right.
what happens. You know, if it's no good, it's
Right.
no good.
That's not a bad idea. Well, maybe we'll, maybe we'll try something like that. I just need to figure out a way to get rid of these bottles.
Yeah, we could throw one of those Amberano staves that you had, or the little.
Yeah. That was okay. That was an okay experiment that we did on a New Riff bottle.
Right.
Can't believe I not wasted, but yeah, I put in an entire New Riff bottle.
Yeah. But something to think about.
Someone has their Venmo on the back of their car.
It says, "Buy the blonde a drink."
Here, focus in on that. Well, flip the camera
Yeah, let
and
me
zoom
flip
in on
around
shit.
there.
Hold on, check out this. What the fuck? Check out this car. Hold on, let me speed up. Buy the bride a drink. Oh, they just got married.
Oh, so I thought it said buy the blonde. Buy the bride a drink.
Anybody want a Venmo? Alexia Barney. I never seen anybody put their Venmo on there.
Mm-mm.
That's funny.
Buy the blonde a drink. Oh, I need glasses. I got them.
So, I don't know. That's, you know what? We killed a few minutes there. It got me up. So I was falling asleep.
Where are we about right now? We're up and around.
Well, it rerouted us, so now we're even closer home.
Yeah,
we're
so
an hour and 10 minutes away.
Yeah, we're around Dry Ridge. So
Dry Ridge, Kentucky.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, what else we got? Anything else?
Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Mom says the Jephthah. Oh yeah, there we go. A's Jephthah, B Travelers, C Old Crow, and D10 High. That's your 4-bottle blind.
Of like the worst pours?
I guess. Yeah, you can set those
I never
out.
had 10 High.
I haven't either.
Old Crow, Fred Minnick said it's one of his,
Really?
well, like back in the day, he had a dusty of an Old Crow, so I'm sure that's different than what we all know it to be now. So I've never had Old Crow either.
Yeah. No, me neither. So, the Uber, yeah. Mr. Mom says that looks sketchy as AF, ASMOC, whatever. Look
What
like
looks
an
sketchy?
Uber hoe.
That girl with the Venmo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what she was doing there. And she was in a Sprinter van.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was a party bus or what.
Yeah, I've seen that before, but yeah, not in a van like that.
Right.
But oh boy.
So we definitely blew through our budget.
Yeah, we did.
We did all right the first day. I was very proud of myself. We were under budget.
Way under, yeah.
Yeah, and then we just busted a nut on Saturday. We couldn't act like, there was, they're going to run out of bourbon or some shit. We started buying up everything. And then Sunday, we didn't buy anything today.
Nope, we didn't buy anything. Sampled a lot of different things, but
oh, hey, recommendation, by the way. Jeff, you'll back me up. If you guys are ever in Louisville, there is a breakfast place that you've got to try. It's called the Big. I've done this for years, so I've known this for years. The Big Bad Breakfast in Louisville, Kentucky. Jeff will agree with me. I've had other friends I've taken, my wife, everything. They have, I know this is stupid, but they have the best orange juice I have ever had in my entire life. And Jeff, what do you think about that?
It was excellent, yes.
Freshly squeezed, obviously, but I don't know where the fuck they get their orange juices at. But best fucking orange juice ever.
Yeah, it was. And the Bloody Mary I had this morning.
Yeah, Bloody Mary this morning. But I had a Creole omelet. And so it had andouille sausage and some shrimp and some other fine things in there.
Yeah.
Some sort of a red tomato sauce. And then yesterday I had avocado. Oh, there goes the van. Jesus Christ. I can't even think right now. Hold on.
They had those.
Oh no, I had avocado toast yesterday.
Yeah.
We went back there twice.
Yeah. Then they had those hash brown cakes or something.
Yeah.
It was like a big old brick.
Yeah. No, it was very good. So highly recommend the Big Bad Breakfast if you're ever in Louisville.
Yeah, it was good.
Very good. Very good orange juice. It's expensive orange juice. But fuck.
Yeah.
It was good. It was $6 for a tall glass, but it was a skinny tall glass.
Yeah, it was probably about that big around.
Yeah, but it was damn good.
It was. But I had that Creole omelet yesterday and today. It was great.
So, did we buy that old Fitzgerald? I think Bloody asked.
No, we did
not.
Yeah. It was funny because when we first got to the festival, we
snuck in for free.
Yeah, we walked in the back door.
Yeah, there was a back entrance that no one was guarding. We just fucking walked in.
Yeah. And we got right in line. We were like number 5 in line.
It was weird because there were like no security, no nothing, and we just came through the back. And we're like, well, fuck it, this is open. So we walked through, and granted, we had our camera bag, so it looked like whatever. But yeah, we fucking just walked in.
Yeah.
Like we could have walked in and not even paid.
Right. And we were, like I said, got right in line. But then they started, getting a little militant.
Yeah, because everybody has different colors of badges, but we could have still gotten it, but we had to get back behind the VIP line because I know people paid extra for that. So
yeah.
Had we done that, it would have wasted another 2-hour day. But they had plenty of bottles this time. We would have gotten it, but Jeff and I looked at each other. We're not. No bourbon's worth that. At least I can't think of. Unless it was a George C. Stagg or something, but we were about to do that, so we're like, F it, and then we went over to Castle and Key and met up with Will Arman, the owner of Castle and Key, talked to him for a little while, did a video over there, and then we head over to the distillery. We didn't stay at the festival all but like an hour?
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
And it was funny because as we were kind of getting out of line of the Old Fitz, I walked past this staff person for the festival, and she was on her little walkie-talkie, and she's like, "It's 11 a.m. Release the Kraken." And I was like, "What the hell?" And I turn around, the gates open, and these people come flying around.
Oh my
the
God!
corners.
You would think that, yeah, there was some sort of amazing race.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus Christ, man! They were running for their lives, and they didn't. I was like, "Jesus,
yeah."
people.
And in no time, there was 500 people in the line, and we're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, so we're like, "Yeah, we're good."
Yeah.
I don't want to experience that. I'll never do. Next year when we go, I still won't do it.
No.
I just won't do it. So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm on the side of I'd rather go around and go learn about the old steel houses and all the other bourbons, and to me, that's where my mind's at. I don't know. I'm just tired of hunting bourbon. I've done that. I think we've all done it actually.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not vulgar saying where it just falls in your lap. For sure, he's got the greatest connections on the face of this earth. But nevertheless, I like learning about new bourbon. Dang it.
Yeah, the Kraken. Yeah, there were a few crackheads in there. They were some shady looking ones, but
no one was drunk though.
Right. Yeah.
Like there was no drunk people where they were stumbling, needed help. I mean, honestly, there was no. It was not a drunk fest.
No.
Everybody was pretty respectful.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right, Matt. Budgets are made to be broken, and they were shattered.
Yeah, you did bust that nut on Saturday.
Yeah, but it was definitely a good time.
So, but yeah, so that wraps up our 2024, and I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about it. We'll have our bottles in front of us in an episode, and maybe crack a couple of them or something on Monday night at 7:00. But I don't know, that does it for 2024 Bourbon Fest, and then wait a few more weeks. We're going to be doing Bourbon on the Banks.
Yeah. Yep, and there we'll be with Steve Higdon at the Big Bourbon Club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We'll be getting back together with Castle and Key. So we'll be getting together with them. And there's somebody else too we're going to get together with. I can't remember who it is off the top of my head.
Yeah. And the next Saturday, for anybody that's local, we have that podcast at AM Scott that we're going to do live. We're going to try to do live. I don't know how their internet. That's the problem. So when I tested the internet when I was last up there, it seemed like it was good internet upload speeds.
Right.
So assuming we don't screw up, which I doubt it, but we're going to broadcast live around 2 o'clock on Saturday. Is that right?
Yep, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And we'll be with Cask 529 next weekend.
Yep, it'll be at the Mayflower. So if you're interested in attending, it's going to be a tasting. They'll have some hors d'oeuvres and whatnot. Tickets are available at mayflowertroy.com. If you go to their events page, and you can buy tickets there, or you can buy them at the door. Either way, but we'll be up there on the 21st at 2 o'clock, 2 to 4, I think it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the live streams. I know they were kind of just random, but I figured we'll turn it on when we can, and I don't know, kind of go from there.
Yeah, Old Dominic. I don't know. I didn't see Old Dominic.
What's that? Bourbon?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I saw Old Louisville.
Yeah, Old Louisville was there. Old Tub was. That's Old Tub. I think it was Old Tub.
No.
Ah, I think I did.
Old Tub.
Yeah.
That's a shop. That's a well whiskey, isn't it?
I don't know.
There's no way that was a Old Tub's there.
Yeah, it was.
I want to see the old granddad come out with a single barrel.
That would be cool.
I don't know why they wouldn't do that. To me, that shit would sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways, all right, that's all I got.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow night.
7 o'clock.
7 p.m. sharp.
Right. All right, guys. Peace out. Thank you.
See you.